the art
So
institute
what?
about that one.
What we looking like?
I'm about to say, like, hell, that was a quick intro. How you like the rock? Cool, I like the rock. Nah, tonight is my night. Apparently. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Man, what? I'm glad I was on the sideline. Talking about, they was talking about ketchup on the hot dog. I said, this is getting wild. Nah, man, it's just like a little Huddle. I mean, I ain't saying that going on. I just, cause they all got it. What they say?
About this bowling thing. Did you get the bowling for this list?
I tried.
I bust ass this weekend at the bowling alley. Oh, we gotta send love to the veterans too. Welcome to the Huddle. I'm your host, Mr. Tucker.
And I'm Mike.
Welcome back. Charlie and Carl not in today. We got our special guest, Miss Mia. She's returning back to the set. Mia, turn around.
Hi, y'all.
Thank you, Mia. Man, they see the back of your bush. So, Mia.
Hey, watch out with that paper.
I got you.
So, before we get in the show, we want to say special thanks to all the veterans. We want to send y'all a special round of applause from the Huddle. And before we get into it, Mia, let us know what you got going on here.
Okay. This is my fourth time being on here, I guess. But most of the time I do abstract, straight abstract. I have a nice piece here on the Huddle, one of my favorite pieces. But I'm trying to break out with people. I'm jumping out of my box only because this idea is in my head and it means a lot to me. I wanted to do a cancer piece where we have the middle woman with a lavender cancer ribbon, which means all cancer. To the right, I'm going to do a pink ribbon for breast cancer. And the right, I want to do a golden ribbon for children's cancer, for mothers who have, children or, family members that have children with cancer. Specifically, I have a friend who went to high school with us who lost her son recently from cancer. So I didn't want to do a specific type of cancer for children, so I just did the golden ribbon for children cancer.
Okay, so you got the three ladies. What's their name?
Is it the Melanin Sisters?
There we go.
I'm a survivor.
We're gonna do 3 different shades of chocolate.
You gonna have a nail shade in there? You got
of course you'll be in the middle.
Okay.
We got charcoal here.
Hey, shout out to Tyrese too, man. Hey, Tyrese, we still love you, bro.
He's making y'all dark clothes look bad out here.
Drake got hits coming out now.
Tyrese got traded.
He did?
He got
traded.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah. God damn it, Tyrese, you're making us look bad.
We're gonna trade you. You did some real red bones.
But go ahead, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I wanted to do the head wrap also because, as you know, with cancer, sometimes because of chemo, things like that, you may lose your hair. So I didn't want to take the focus off of the ribbons, so I did the head wrap. And I'm experimenting, and I'm live experimenting, so we'll see how this works.
Okay, now will this be for sale?
Yes.
Okay, how much? How much you?
Once I finish, I'll have an idea. Yeah, but you can. I may not be able to finish it on the show today, but if I do, if I don't, my Instagram page is Art by Mimi double E's, and I will post the final product on there. You can contact me on there if you want
Okay,
it.
spell the Mimi piece. Art by who?
Art by MEEMEE.
Gotcha.
Thank you, Mr. Tucker.
Shout out to Mimi.
Me.
All right, cool. So let's get into the show, Amir. Feel free to chime in
Of course.
as you get to the dark skin sister.
Okay.
So this weekend we had some good high school playoff football, the Friday Night Lights. Shout out to Roosevelt and Flowers. We was able to come out to the show and support the high school sports. Let's get right into it. So at the rematch, Flowers and Roosevelt. Flowers got the first win during the regular season. Roosevelt came to Flowers and got the W.
Yeah.
Final score was 34-7. It was cold out there. The things I saw from Rose, it was great offensive, great defensive coaching as well. Number 8, the running back, finally showed up. He had a great game. The quarterback was poised after the first quarter interception. And things was looking good. As far as for Flowers, they had a great pass block, but the run block was pretty bad.
Yeah, their defense was pretty good for the most part. They was just putting in bad situations by the offense.
And that fumble hurt them pretty bad. And from then on, Rose just pretty much took care of what they needed to do. So I'm now calling this the game of the year this Friday. Friday Night Lights at Wise. The rematch everybody wants to see. Wise versus Flowers. 7 p.m. Huh?
Versus Roosevelt.
Oh, yeah. Wise versus Roosevelt. You're right. I'm sorry. Wise versus Roosevelt. 7 p.m. at Wise. Now, we also had another high school game, playoffs. We had Wise versus, who they had? Suitland? I think it was
Wise
Suitland.
played against Suitland, yeah.
Yeah, and they beat them 33-0. So, shout out to Wise. Sorry, Suitland.
Go Rams.
Let's talk about the math a little bit.
All right.
You know, that's family. Shout out to E and the rest of the staff, Fred, Mo. They took the second L to St. John's. It hurt, too. 17-14 was a defensive game. We got some pictures from that as well. Check out the website if you want to see some of the highlights. Same as from the Flowers game. So what you got for
college, let me see. We had Auburn beat the bricks off of Georgia 40-17. That's the worst in college football playoff history, which was about 4 years. For number one team, that is. And then Notre Dame got crushed by the U 41-8.
Are you throwing them gang sounds?
That's the U side.
Oh,
You know what
I'm sorry.
The turnover chain was busy.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah, they undefeated, right?
Yeah, they're defeated.
Okay.
So, so the new rankings came out, and Alabama is now 1 after a close call with Michigan or Mississippi State. Miami's now 2, Oklahoma's 3, and Clemson is still at 4. Wisconsin is 5, and Auburn is 6 on the outside, waiting for somebody to lose.
Okay, say no more. So who you got winning the whole thing?
It's tough to say. I mean, it's not tough to say Miami can't get it.
You think so?
It's between them and Alabama for real.
Respect.
So both of them gotta win their conference championship first.
Who your Heisman right now? You know, everybody thought it was going Penn State way, but who you think gonna get the Heisman?
It might be Baker Mayfield.
That's what everybody's
He
saying right
crushing. Like he crushing defenses that's supposed to be good.
If Penn State had a chance to get in the playoffs, you still think it'll be
Not now. Not after what Baker did the last 2 games.
All right, say no more. So let's get right into it. This show is just me and Mike today, the Mike and Neil Huddle show. So I got some questions for you, bruh. So what we'll do, I'm gonna put you in the hot seat.
All right.
And we'll go back and forth. So chime in if you want to. So right now, you know I'm an NBA guy.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the jumper or whatever.
The jumper.
right. So,
but I went on.
Who's your MVP right now? It's only been maybe 10 games, if that. Who's your MVP?
It would be, for me, Greek Freak. This is kind of a bias, but, what he's doing to help that team, considering now Greg Monroe's gone, Jabari Parker's not in. They don't have a true point guard. Well, they just got Bledsoe, but he hasn't played yet. They don't have a true point guard to run the floor.
Mm-hmm.
He doing a little bit of everything, and since without a jump shot, a real one, he can make a shot here and there. So I consider him the MVP because he's passing, he's rebounding, he's dominating the boards, he's dunking on people, getting timely buckets. So that's who I go with.
Because he's athletic, you say he's the MVP.
Because he's getting the job done for the team.
So they what number? I'm gonna come back to this. I think they number 4.
Yeah, they reckon that the best.
So what? So just because he's personally killing, their team is mediocre, 3rd or 4th in the East.
They got injuries, B.
So I'm gonna answer. Thank you for asking me. Right now, my MVP is Kyrie.
It's Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving. Okay, hold on. We got Tony. What's up, Tony, out there in North Carolina? He say, he said the Geek Freak too. But Tony, so check this out though. How can you not give it to Kyrie right now?
I understand where you're going with.
Well, yeah. So hold on, Michael.
Hold on, Michael. You came here for it.
You came here to ask it. So they number 1 in the East.
They lost Gordon.
They lost Gordon. He dropping buckets and he making people out there 2-step every game. Like nobody can defend the guy. They said he can't pass. He number 4 in assists right now. He's stealing the ball. He averaging over 26 a game. And once again, they're number 1. Mm-hmm. So most valuable player to that team, to the league. So you take him off there. Take him out the Celtics. What's their record?
This is number 1 last year.
Yeah, they might not win again.
They number 1 last year. So it's like, now I'm not gonna make an argument because I don't have no beef with him being MVP. But most out there would say they was already a number 1 team in the East last year without him. So how can he be the MVP?
The pieces that was there that made him number 1 gone.
Some, not
all of them.
Not all of them.
So who they right now besides Lil Bulldog?
Besides Smart.
Yeah, Marcus Smart.
Foot.
He stepped up this year. That's it. That's the only.
Jaylen Brown he played a lot in the playoffs.
Jaylen Brown do be dog. Okay.
Rozier played last year.
I give you the first 3. I give you the first 3.
Still got people.
But the Hawk gone. The Hawk
is Smart.
Nah, he is now.
He was the Hawk then. He was.
Nah, whatchamacallit that played the 2 guy? Bradley.
He was the shutdown defender.
Nah, Avery Bradley was the Hawk. That's the Hawk
of the team.
Take the Greek Freak off the Bucks. What do they have? They have a nice basketball team.
They have nothing. You're right, Tony.
So right now, y'all going with Geek. I'm going with Kyrie. But you also got Porzingis.
Yeah.
Definitely a great argument.
Porzingis, they are hooping.
And then that's about it for me right now. Yeah, and then, of course, the big, James Harden. He out there taking care of the West. He taking care of the West.
I mean, he got a lot of scores on that team, too.
And assists. He just had like a 80 and 14 and 12. That man get 80 a game now.
2K?
Nah. Well, go ahead. That's your hot seat question. I got 4 more for you. You go ahead.
So, today, Vikings beat the Redskins, unfortunately, for y'all.
Y'all lost too, man.
We did.
Okay.
We're not talking about us right now.
All right, we'll go ahead.
It's a question related to the game. Teddy Bridgewater is back.
Yep.
As far as, being able to play. As a coach, when would you bring him back to play?
Well,
considering, now, Brian, let me give you some quarterback. He only had about 5 incompletions today. This is, what's your man name? I can't remember who was doing that.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're 7-2.
He threw 4 touchdowns. So do you take that guy?
No, I do not. So Bridgewater injury prone right now. He still right now is our future. The Vikings are 7-2. The next 3 games they're playing teams that's 500 or less. Mm-hmm. They got the Lions and a couple other teams. I'm gonna tell you the exact teams they got right here. Hold on, my DSL ain't so. They got 3 other teams, right? So why change up the chemistry? You know what I mean? Now if the playoffs start, you have practice, full pass, do what you do. Whoever win that out, I might even start them doing the playoffs as well, and just let Tony walk into next year.
I'm Tony. Me Teddy.
Yeah, Teddy. I'm looking at Tony's name. My bad.
Action. You know.
Tony, who you going with, Tony? When would you bring him back? And I'll look up, check the board in a minute. So I'm staying on the MVP thing.
All right.
High seat for you. Who's the NFL MVP this year right now? As I get a swig.
Dang. Out the whole league now? It might be Wentz.
No.
It gotta be Wentz.
It gotta be Wentz.
It gotta be.
Cause he.
Hey, C, what's up, C? I'm about to touch base with you in a second, brother.
Lord,
Shout out to the weekend bowling too, man. It gotta be Wentz though.
Yeah, it gotta be Wentz. He coming on here with this little Celtic seas.
Yeah, see, you got Kyrie for MVP too right now.
He's a homer. You know he gonna have them.
So you going with Wentz? I'm going with Wentz.
Yeah,
We'll leave it at
Pennsylvania.
that.
Yeah, you know.
All
right. So some of the Cowboys just lost.
Yes, they did.
Badly.
The Jack got blew out, but
yeah,
you want to look at it.
You know, it's a loss. Did you get an L? Did you get an L? Okay, same kind of L. Zeke Elliott is out. Right. Stupid, yeah.
Right.
Zeke out.
Zeke gone.
You see what just happened to my Cowboys? Will they survive it? Will they survive the 6 games without him?
Well, after that first call, when my man threw the flag, y'all was up 7-0. Who was running the ball?
Rod Smith.
Rod Smith. Tackled this Bama 2 yards behind the first down. They threw the flag. I'm like, all right, they about to call it back. What happened? Rule on the field stands, first down. I'm like, bro.
Why you mad at the power of this guy?
Man, y'all, whole time, y'all Chick-fil-A, they the mafia. Y'all the mafia. So
Cowboys and Chick-fil-A the mafia?
Yeah, Chick-fil-A got people waking up at 7:30, standing outside taking orders every day. With a smile. They're like, how can I serve you? I'm like, look, yeah, I'm going to give you some hot chocolate. Look, let me get number 2, though. But the whole thing is, y'all the mafia. They made the call.
You told me to stop laughing. Chill, good.
So, but to answer your questions, will the Cowboys survive without Zeke? Yes, they will. Y'all still have 2 Pro Bowl caliber running backs. Still have a beautiful, no homo offensive line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Good catch.
that is what it is. And then you got Dak. Now, Sean Lee is the issue. I don't know how long he hurt now, but y'all run game is garbage without Lee in the middle. Paul, so, I mean, let's move on, man.
Yeah, you doing bad. You doing real bad. You doing real bad.
Oh, hold on. I said we was going to go to me when she gets to the
Don't you
Dosco
tell her
game.
to stop,
Oh,
Tony. He out here reckless.
She doing real ashy right now, so just come back a little bit.
You ain't got no, you got no lotion for her now? See how she
Shout
did?
out.
Let me get this.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna lighten her up. Not lighten
Now,
her up.
hold on. No.
I'm not gonna lighten her up.
You gonna put a light skin one out there for the light skin women?
Yeah, she need another coat. It's this paint.
All right.
But she
I see they real hippie, too. They real hippie.
Yeah, I told you. I
Are
like
those-
to draw them
they from the
way
South.
that I would like.
They from the South.
Yeah, where they from? Alabama?
Cornbread biscuits.
Yeah.
They're from Atlanta.
Little neck shorties.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So back to mine. Phil Jackson. Is he crazy or is he a genius? LeBron just took a shot at him and his staff, talking about his picks. He really ain't doing a great job, so forth. Now he come out, they let Melo go. They number 3? Top 5 in the East. Potential MVP candidate. Is he crazy or do we know what he's doing?
It looked like you know what he was doing. Now, it's funny because LeBron took a jab at him, but he also gave the pick he made a praise.
Right.
So it's like, which one is it?
Man, shout out to LeBron, man. I don't know LeBron.
So yeah, he looking smart. I mean, he was on the right path with Melo too. He was asking him if he wanted to stay and get you up out of here, because he knew a certain way to get it to work. Because the offense was supposed to go through Porzingis before he left.
So now that you see what you see, do you think Melo is good where he is? I mean, they got 3 All-Stars on one squad.
He good. I think he good
And they
there.
under 500.
I think he's good there because now he has other players he can look to that hold him accountable. Because now he playing a little bit more defense. And he rebounding. I mean, he always rebound, but he rebound now with a little bit more authority. And he also defers a little bit as well because he know he got 2 other scores.
So is it too early to judge or do they have too much offensive power, not enough defense? Because you got all that caliber and for real, if you want to be 100, all-star center, and you still under 500.
They just haven't found a way to work. So the thing is they sometimes they start off real good scoring, and sometimes then they have a dry spell. The dry spell is when they start playing one-on-one basketball. They got it. So until they break that, they're going to continue to have this problem.
Who don't have enough support? See, but so that's another thing. So if you the coach for the Thunder, do you tell Westbrook to get everybody involved? Or do you do like the LeBron thing where the first quarter I'm going to just pass, drive and pass, and then second quarter, third quarter do me, and then fourth quarter hope somebody else hit a shot? Or how you – because he was MVP caliber last year, Mr. Triple-Double with nobody. Now he got somebody. Do you tell him to change his game?
Nah, it's still his show.
So still do you, but these other All-Stars will get in how they fit in.
Yeah, they got to figure out how to make it work.
So should he go after the Triple-Double? Hold on, see, you said – OKC don't have enough support.
Talking off the bench.
All right, hey, we need detail. We need paragraphs when you type. So you just not enough support.
Jeremy Grant getting better off the bench. They don't have a really good backup point guard and shooting guard for that matter. So,
Okay.
Yeah, Tony said be a true point guard. He also said the Cowboys nothing without Tyron Smith. I believe you.
Say no more. But then if he a true point guard, he getting them involved in the game more than getting himself involved.
He's still pretty close to a triple-double every night. It's just that, he not. It's like some nights he not as aggressive as far as the scoring because he trying to defer to them, and that goes into play with him not just be you.
Right. So I'm gonna let you get back to your questions, but my last one: do you feel they have that thug mentality as far as the refs looking at them, not giving them the calls? Because they got, so to speak, the bad boys on the team, the mellow, the media.
They all used to getting calls because they were superstars elsewhere. So now it's all the complaining they've been doing all these years is now combined.
So several refs came out and said that because Barkley had a bad image, he was an image of a thug, they didn't give him his calls. They definitely came out and said it to AI, Rodman, so forth. So do you think we seeing the same case? Because the one we saw last week where Melo went to the bucket, got the and one, and they threw him out the game.
Melo, they probably look at him, he's a cheater. Cheated on his wife. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
All right, you got the hot seat.
Thank you.
Shout out to Lala.
Cheerios. So it was week 9 in the NFL. We seen pretty much the lay of the land is out there as far as teams, playoff pictures starting to come up. Who you got in the Super Bowl now? So you know who everybody is at this point.
You got to put New England in there.
Do you?
You do.
I'm just asking.
I don't know who they playing though. I don't got the Eagles going.
What about the Saints? Because they smacking them.
Saints making noise, under the radar. They on their Harriet Tubman, but I don't know though. I can't really.
Oh, Tony said Steelers versus Eagles. Ooh.
I ain't mad at
Steelers won ugly today. That's characteristic.
Steelers got the power.
Win is a win.
Yeah, they got the power to get it done. I don't
they
know
say
about,
when you win championships, you gotta find a way to win ugly sometimes too. It ain't gonna always be great.
You know what? I'm gonna respect Tony. Steelers, Eagles, but yeah, Steelers.
Oh.
New England got too many injuries too.
Yeah.
But they still got Belichick.
They might get what's her name back?
Who?
Bennett.
Yeah.
Martellus Bennett. That might help him. Let me say Vikings or Eagles versus Patriots or Chiefs.
So everybody going with the Eagles. I ain't mad at the Chiefs and Eagles, but
yeah, it might.
Andy Reid can't never get over the hump. He gonna be that great coach that just couldn't.
He reminded me of Marty Schottenheimer when he was there.
How you say it?
No. What you say? See, I'm gonna go with C.
Okay.
Marty Schottenheimer.
I ain't mad at that. Cool. I'm on that.
Yeah.
So the heavyweight division in boxing is coming back. Everybody paying attention to Mr. Wilder and Anthony. So right now if the Packers can sneak in, Packers, no sir.
Sit down, Sarone.
They're done. So let's talk about this heavyweight, right? Heavyweight boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the field, we get the rapping, talking to the people. Somebody come out and say Wilder can knock out Tyson in his prime. So it almost started a fight. So what I'm saying is,
Rose game?
yeah, When we was in line for the hot chocolate. Oh, shout out to that food truck with the amazing hot chocolate too.
Yeah,
I hope you at the next game.
That
She
joint
said I was
saved
gonna get
me.
a free one next time she saw me.
Oh yeah, wow.
So she ain't gonna see me though. So it was good, marketing strategy. But so my question is this: in their prime, can Wilder knock out? Who would knock each other out? Would Tyson knock out Wilder or Wilder knock out Tyson?
Yeah, Tyson knocking out Wilder. Half the time, Wilder punches don't even be on point. They be wild, just like his name.
But the Bama undefeated
He
and
knocked
knocked out
dogging.
everybody.
He dogging.
Power vicious, reach vicious.
Now, granted, he like 6'11".
Yeah, and Tyson, he get in there and he swing them tight hooks.
11.
What happened? Oh, Tony disrespectful too.
Ooh.
Tony say Wilder.
Tony on fire today.
Hey, Tony, yeah.
Yeah. I don't see it, Tony.
That'll be a good
know.
one.
I mean, now granted, Tyson, when he had, somebody that had more reach, he had a problem getting to him, Holyfield and Lennox.
But they both the aggressors, so both of them gonna be in the middle banging.
Pause.
So, shout out to you being excited.
Tyson is in prime,
Yeah.
Tyson washed up can't deal with somebody with
Yeah,
but Tyson
on
was
prime.
There wasn't nobody that could deal with
See,
him.
that's
Because he was Bob and Weave.
Yeah, he do that duck. And he come through with the elbow too.
He said tight, so he cleaned it up. Tony
Okay.
said Tyson. Okay.
All right. Wilder is reach
no.
will be. Oh, so C?
C saying.
Yeah.
C
All
saying.
in prime. All in their prime.
Yeah, C said
So C
Wilder.
going with Wilder? Nah,
I don't
C.
see a C.
So then old cat come in. Y'all cats don't know boxing, Muhammad.
But another thing is, his chin never been tested.
Who?
Wilder. He never been really,
You right.
so we don't know what he capable of for real.
So then old school came in and said Muhammad Ali get at both of them. Both of them really don't go over 5 rounds. Respectable.
Yeah.
Maybe. What you think?
I can't argue against that.
I love Ali.
I love Ali
for
too, but
all the things. Ali's a better man and a better sports individual, but Tyson's a pure. See, he's technical and then raw power and speed. Ali wouldn't be able to do anything with Tyson. I don't want to say that, but it's true.
So he not gonna knock him out first round. He done been hit by some of the strongest people.
I'm about to say
ever.
Foreman was
Look
the
how
strongest.
Apply the fight between Ali and Frazier,
Yeah.
and then put Tyson power and strength and speed.
Down goes Tyson. That's what you gonna hear.
So here's my thing.
Clay.
But Frazier was late in his. But you gotta remember, Frazier was late in his career. So we talk about prime. In his prime, he fought Foreman. And Foreman apparently punched stronger, harder than everybody.
Man, them grills vicious. You see the way the grease drips to the.
Way more technical than Foreman.
You right?
Same power, but not the same speed and the same. Like Tyson actually had multiple punches set up.
You right?
He will set you up. Foreman is just gonna run you over with that big size and that power.
Say no more.
We ain't seen nobody like Tyson before with all that combination: speed, power, agility, defense and offense.
I don't know. I don't know how to call it between if you throw Muhammad Ali in, because he didn't fought all the different types of styles
That's true.
and survived.
That would be a great fight.
Yeah.
That's a sellout. That's breaking Mayweather's record. Everybody.
That was sneaking in the back door to.
So you on that?
All right. So we talked about the U earlier. So the U they good again.
Yeah.
Is this good for college football?
Of course, always.
They do you hope there's new antics involved?
I definitely do.
You
We get tired of Alabama.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
No offense, Roll Tide people. Anyway, because they getting up in arms, boy. So you see the turnover chain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna get one?
Amazon. I got me an Amazon joint right now. I'm a Prime member though, so mine gonna get it before yours.
I'm a Prime member too.
Oh.
You mad?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna give me a chain. So here go a real question for you. So I was talking to Morgan. Shout out to Morgan. Friday Night Lights, right? The NFL is interested in getting away with Friday Night Football. A lot of people getting hurt. They say their body can't recoup from that Sunday's game.
Thursday, John?
Yeah, Thursday. So, but they don't want to compete with Friday, stretching that extra day, give them a little bit more rest to come on Friday because of the Friday night lights. So I want to ask you, high school football, Friday night lights, would you rather see Dallas play or the top two, let's say, let's just say right now, St. John's versus the winner of the Rose and Wise game? Which one would you rather watch?
I'm going to go to the high school game simply because of the environment. You know, I just like it. And now, you know, we doing a huddle and everything, go cover the games.
Shout out to the plug. Hey, we come to schools or wherever you want us to be. Go ahead.
So, you know, we out there. So, you know, but the NFL on Friday, I mean, it's not gonna win for multiple reasons. Not just high school football, just because stuff pop off on Friday. People going out, you know, date night, partying with your friends, whatever.
Up a whole new window.
Light skin. They got the light skin lady ready.
Yeah, we got E on the right.
Shout out to E. Hey, that do look like her though. That's that hip bone right there. Yeah, I see where you going. Shout out to E.
No, but honestly, Friday will be. I think it will be better as far as events. You know, to promote. You know, the game. You know, we got football. We got the game and blah 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 blah.
So let me ask you this, you know, in our area, because our area is a little bit different than some, because it's on all the government facilities and stuff. Ain't nobody at work Friday. So the streets are already packed Friday now. So imagine a game going on. You're not getting there on time. Man, because when I'm home on a Friday and I go to the store, it look like a Saturday. So I don't know how that's going to work in every city. I know it's going to be a problem here. But what they got to say?
He said the Packers won today, still in the playoff hunt. I'm saving this video. Oh, okay. Say no more. So since you want to get aggressive, Sarone, I want to talk about the huddle events that we do on the weekend.
That was my next question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do your thing.
When is the next?
Yeah, my bad.
You mess it out. You know, stay in your lane.
Oh, my bad, Rose. My bad.
You know. Hey, ladies, the beer is healthy.
Beer gang.
It's healthy.
My bad.
So I was going to ask you, when is the next Huddle bowling night?
Well, let's get into some more interesting details.
Man,
we didn't push it out there and promote it.
Makeshift joint next to, you know.
Yeah. So shout out to Crofton Bowling out there. They always look out
that's
for
a
us.
long way from me.
So I don't know if Glenn has the scores available for y'all.
Why would he have those?
But we do a thing where however many people bowling, we get so many lanes, and the loser buys drinks. If you don't drink, you get you a snack or whatever you do. Vending machine for you. But
Lil Wayne.
yeah. So the first game I think I bowled a 198, and I think was you the loser?
Something happened.
We have footage. Check out thehuddleshow.com. We'll see Mike buying us drinks. It's also on our Instagram. And Sarone here also was the second loser.
Oh, the Packers playoff guy?
Yeah. Shout out to our vet. Oh,
He said,
name the place, name the time. Taking. Shout out to C. Hey, C.
C Vegas.
Well, it's, you know, it's a kid friendly show. I ain't gonna say what I had. I had me a Gatorade, but we gonna leave it at that. See, I set some up real soon before you go back, and I shoot it out on our Instagram as well. And shout out to the Future of Sports this weekend. They had us down there as well. A pop-up date spot down on 8th Street. Great time. Gonna try to do some more things with them. So that's all I got for today, man. You got something else?
Well, I can read a few scores. You know, we both lost. Redskins lost 38-20 to the Vikings. Cowboys lost 20. I just said the
You a
Cowboys
Cowboy fan,
lost.
man?
She a Redskin fan.
Oh.
I'm not being biased. I talked about the Cowboys earlier, and I'm saying it again. Cowboys lost 27-7 to the Falcons. We
ain't here, clear. Get your book in there.
27-7.
Okay.
Giants lost again. I just go through the E. You know, Giants lost again. 31-21.
Is it time for Eli to retire?
It's time.
Is it time?
They gotta get rid of him. It ain't there for him no more. They need to get a line and a running back. They need a lot besides him. And just to shout out the Saints, because you know they've been on a win streak. They won like 6 straight, or no, 8 straight, because they lost the first 2.
Yeah.
So they won't beat the Bills 47-10, and the Bills kind of was doing their thing a little bit. So it's kind of a big win. But what did he say? Oh, they lost the old gym. So that's all I got, man. You know, I ain't gonna talk
Alright,
too
well,
much.
before we roll out, Mia, can we see what you got going
So
on?
of course, yeah, I won't be finished. It's gonna have to be some layers. My browns aren't doing what I wanted to do. But again, I will post the finished product on Art by Mimi, my Instagram page. If you guys want it, I haven't put a title or anything yet. Thank you guys for having me
I told
again.
you.
Well, when you get the finished product, bring it back on the show
Okay.
so we can see what's going on. I also want to send a special shout out to Tunnel Vision and what is it? Oh yeah, Tunnel Vision right here.
Oh,
And
what's that?
Gladiator Challenge coming up soon. Celtics won
Jason
today.
James. Oh.
Yeah, so they came on. They doing just. If anybody, I know Little League just ended. Pop Warner football. If you're a champion, you need new jerseys. You need Letterman jackets or any type of jerseys. Go to Tunnel Vision and tell them Neil sent you. They give you $1 off. Tune in next time to the Huddle Show. Next week we got a big show. Some of the local coaches for high school sport basketball, female and man, will be on the show. And we have a, yeah, Twan might be on as well. What you say?
I thought he was a guaranteed person.
What you say?
Wait,
Mike Allman. I thought he was the guest.